Hello, shortbloke here, and I'm here to just give you a bit of an intro really about myself and my experiences in gaming and how I ended up joining the Cirques. So, you've probably heard me talking about the Cirque de Geezers clan, and we're simply a clan who originated from a website and forums called geezergamers.com. And it's basically a website where older gamers can get together, like-minded individuals, and team up and play. So within this website there are several clans to divide the groups up into smaller groups, as it's such a big website with such a lot of members. So basically the Cirques are one of these clans, and we mainly concentrate in Halo and Call of Duty. Okay, so now I'm going to just tell you a bit about my history in gaming. I started off with a Spectrum that I remember my dad purchasing, and you would load that with a tape cassette. And yeah, I think my favourite game in that was Transformers, if I remember right. I don't really remember a lot about the games there. I was pretty young. So after that, my dad purchased a Atari. And at the time it was either Ataris or Amigas that most people had. Amigas were generally accepted as the slightly better gaming computer, whereas the Atari was more about, I suppose, tinkering with programs and programming and things. So yeah, I think on that I liked a game called Kickoff, which was a football game, or soccer to the Americans, and at the time I was really into that, but not really anymore. And another game called Millennium 2.2, which was a simulation. It was you would populate the moon, and then you would basically spread out in the galaxy. The story was the Earth was destroyed in an environmental catastrophe. I think a meteorite hit it or something, and everyone died. And the moon base was the only bastion of humanity left. And it was up to you to go and populate the galaxy and build the human race back up again. And I think we was getting attacked by Martians and stuff. So, but yeah, that was good fun. I enjoyed that. I think then I bought a Nintendo, the NES, with my paper round money, and I mainly played the Mario games in that. I really enjoyed the Mario stuff. I think then my dad bought a proper PC where the PCs were getting popular. And I was playing the heck out of Command & Conquer and Doom. They were amazing games for the time. Yeah, Command & Conquer I really enjoyed as well. But Doom was kind of like the beginnings of my love of FPS games to this day, which have basically taken over everything now. That's all pretty much I play. So after the PC, I moved out and got myself a PlayStation, and I was playing Metal Gear on that. I loved the Metal Gear games. I was playing Final Fantasy games, and also I was playing the Medal of Honor games, which I really got addicted to. Yeah, then I got a PS2, and I would play the hell out of the Grand Theft Auto series. I love the Killzone series as well, continuing with the FPS, the love of the FPS games, and Black as well, which is a really pretty game for that time. Amazing graphics, just blew everyone away when that came out. So yeah, at that point I then discovered Halo at one of my friends' houses. We was playing it on co-op, and it just blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. This whole world of just alien artifacts and things that you're roaming around this planet fighting aliens. It was just amazing. So from that moment, I knew that Halo was just the best thing ever. So I rushed out, got myself a second-hand Xbox and the Halo game 1 and 2 that was out at the time. Played the hell out of them, and then started finding videos on the internet about fast tracking through the levels, about taking shortcuts and breaking the maps, getting out the maps and roaming around where you shouldn't be. and really enjoyed all that stuff. And started to realise that there was a whole community of gamers out on the internet there that were sharing all this stuff and sharing their love of gaming in general. So yeah, that brought that awareness around. Then when Halo 3 was coming out, I decided I was going to get a Xbox 360, and I was going to get it online as we just moved in to our own house with my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife. And yeah, decided to get some decent internet, which managed to get some fibre optic connection, and decided, yeah, I was gonna do this. So I got online. The release of Halo 3 was my first experience on multiplayer, and that was insane. I mean, my heart was racing, you know, sweaty, just literally I put so much pressure on myself to do well, that it was scary. It was scary. I'm naturally a competitive person, so yeah, I would push myself to extremes to do well, and I've chilled out a bit these days. I've realised that, you know, you just got to chill a bit and accept the fact that you're going to die and you're going to kill. So you kind of have to take the rough with the smooth, I suppose. So yeah, that was really my history up to this point. It's been Halo and COD on the Xbox 360. I now have, you know, this huge group of friends based around the Geezer Gamer site and my clan, the Cirque de Geezers. And yeah, I couldn't imagine going and playing anything else on any other system where, you know, all my friends weren't there. So yeah, that's it for my history, really. I think I'll tell you about how I first met the Cirques. That was basically through a website called Forge Hub, and these guys at Forge Hub used to make custom maps for Halo 3. And you could then go to their file share, download them, and play them. So these guys had a live stream going on, and I went along and had a look. And whilst they were streaming, they met a bunch of other clans, including Kit Kat from the Cirque de Geezers. And she then tells them all about the Geezer Gamer website, and the older, more mature gamers who like to meet up and express like-minded opinions and teamwork. And I thought this was amazing, having realised that the majority of Xbox Live players were a lot younger than myself. So yeah, I was eager to meet up with some older players, and went along and ended up finding the Geezers and the Cirques, and ended up playing a lot of Halo 3 with them. And I think after a while, Mad Bloke suggested that it might be a good idea for me to join, seeing as I was spending so much time there anyway. So I did, and haven't regretted it since. I now do this YouTube channel for them, and it's been a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, I thank them a lot for putting up with me. So let me think. Oh, I'll tell you about my my gamer tag. It's it's shortbloke, and as you can imagine, it's basically because I'm fairly short. I'm 5'6.5". I always include the half because that's important. Any height advantage I can get, I will take. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. People ask me if it's okay to call me short, and I'm fine with that. I wouldn't have put short bloke as my gamer tag if I was sensitive about it. So yeah, feel free to call me short. No good calling me bloke, as we would get confused with Mad Bloke, who we normally just abbreviate to bloke. So can't have two blokes. So yeah, I'm English, by the way, if you hadn't guessed already, or thought I was Australian, which one of my clanmates keeps insisting even to this day that I am. But I'm not. I'm English. I live in England at the moment. But yes, if you're interested in joining the Cirque de Geezers, then please come visit our forums at cirquedegeezers.com. I'll put links up in the description and probably on the screen as well. Or come to geezergamers.com, where there's a whole bunch of other clans as well, all made up from older gamers. Well, thanks for listening to me drivel on for 10 minutes. I know it's really hard work, and I do go on, I know. But thanks for listening. Don't forget, if you want to come join the Cirque Geezers, all you have to do is come to our website and forums. I'll put links in the description and on the screen. And yeah, come and say hello. And yeah, I'll be putting up more interviews with other clan members, so you can learn a bit more about everyone else, and realise that we're just a group of guys and gals who just want to have fun. So yeah, I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for listening.